On today's vlog, we get a drone. Hopefully. Hopefully? And there's three specific possibilities for what could happen right now with the drone. The best one is that the drone is just sitting inside. The second one is that we just find nothing, which means it'll be delivered this afternoon. The worst possibility is that there's a little card in the mail saying we weren't home for them to deliver it. And that would be crushing because that means I wouldn't get it until tomorrow. No card, good sign. No nice big box for me?
That one?
Nope, that's a crib. Okay, Daddy. Still coming, should be here this afternoon. Check in with you in a bit.
Dronin, honey, is this what?
All right, so I'm really pumped about that drone coming. Out for shipment, should be here anytime. Thanks to Declan yesterday, snapped me a picture of another YouTuber in the park here flying his drone, but the second time I watched it, I'm like, there's cops around there. There was like 2 cops on bikes. So I had to ask him, I was like, were the cops shutting him down? And he said, no, like they were in the park kind of right when he was launching it, and they wanted to see how it worked. They asked him to show them. They thought it was cool. So that's super awesome that the cops in the city seem to be cool with drones. Now I'm gonna be very careful and very safe and do a little bit of practicing. I don't even know if we'll get to like fly it today. I wanna make sure I don't crash it, protect my investment. Yeah? There's apparently a package here for me. That could only mean one thing. Oh, yes.
What did you buy?
All right. Reveal. Ready? Look what it is. Now here's the problem. I still have work to do. So we'll open this in a little bit. Okay, so very little vlogging has been happening today because so much work has been happening. Now that's good. So why don't we unbox the DJI Phantom and see what's in the box? Sound good? All right, well, welcome to the disaster that is my office around me. But anyway, let's look at this guy, the DJI Phantom 3 Advanced. Now, I guess if you don't know much about drones, drones are basically little helicopters that carry cameras and can get up really high and take some cool pictures. Flies for about 23 minutes, it says. It actually connects to American and Russian satellites, which is bizarre. But I love the like red handle here, that's pretty cool. And I wanted something that was a decent compromise of quality and price. Even DJI has like much higher models, and this is a Phantom 3 Advanced. They have their new Phantom 4 out, which is super cool. It's just, it was going to be like twice the price, and I didn't really want to spend almost $2,000 on a drone, so. Oh yeah. Got this big warning right here. Right there. There we go. Take that out. Ooh. It's not even like that crazy huge. Buy the droney thing. Not sure. Oh no, those are the propellers. A charger. I think that's about it. Right now the rules aren't too crazy, which is nice. Ultimately, some idiot's gonna ruin it for us all. Yo, yeah, let's do this. Okay, quick start guide through. There's a lot to this drone. They have a pile of tutorials online. I'm probably gonna watch those actually.
This is how you turn on following mode.
Okay, so Dronin here needs firmware updates, and apparently that can take like 20 to 25 minutes. And we've got Q&A to do, so we're going to do some Q&A. We'll zoom in. You might hear a little bit of annoying beeping in the background. But first, if you're watching this right now, chances are it's like late at night or early in the morning of April 20th, which is an exciting day because I've dropped my Snapchat filter all over the city at 14 different schools. Check my Snapchat to know what that's all about. Anywho, let's get to Q&A. So we've got a ton of Q&A questions, so we're going to try and fire through these quickly, and I may not answer all of them to the levels of depth. Declan asks, how long have you been a fan of Casey's, and what do you like about his filming style? He does a lot of work to make his little movies. When he's putting the camera in the room, then going out of the room, then coming back into the room to make it look like, oh, I just walked into the room. All that stuff is work, and I appreciate the amount of work that he puts into it, and he's got a creative edge. So, what's the story of the first time you saw your kids? Well, I remember the first time we saw Odin. He was 4 months old, and that was a bizarre feeling. That was the first ever foster child we had taken in, and we walked into a clinic to meet him, and it was really, really weird. I had no idea what to expect, and the thing about fostering is you don't always right away get attached to these kids. It's not like you have 9 months and you get a phone call and you got to go meet these kids, and it takes a while to form attachments, but we fell in love with him pretty quickly. Where do you work? I work for myself. I have like a consulting business that I help businesses with websites, online advertising, photography, video, basically everything that they need to do in the online world. Casa asks, how do you do your time lapses? Well, this Panasonic camera has a nice little time lapse mode where you just put it in that and just snaps pictures every like 1 second or 2 seconds or 3 seconds, and then combines it into a movie in the end. Other times I'll just hit the record button and then speed it up. The thing is you just have to do them over long periods of time for them to be cool. Zachary asks, what is your favorite thing to do with your family in Regina? Eat. And then there's lots of nights where we just hop in the minivan and drive somewhere. Hillcross Vlogs. What professional sports teams do you like other than the Riders? NFL, it's the Raiders. For basketball, it's the Raptors, and I'm on the Golden State Warrior train. It's the Vancouver Canucks. For baseball, it's got to be the Blue Jays. What's your greatest inspiration or hero? People who are willing to sacrifice everything of themselves for the benefit of other people, those are the people that inspire me. Michelle asks, do you feel that you have to vlog every day for your audience? And what does Megan think of your new job/hobby? The easiest way to grow a following is to put out content every single day, so that's why I'm doing it. Now, it's a whole lot of work, and even I've thought about having a day or two a week where I take off from vlogging, but I'm really trying to get this thing going, and I believe that there's quality in the content of these vlogs that I'm putting out, so I just got to keep putting them out daily and hope that the audience gets big enough that at some point I can support it. What does Megan think? Well, she believes in me and what I'm doing, so she's supporting me. It's not easy because we potentially spend a little bit less time together, but right now I'm making an investment in time and money to see if I can make a go at this, and hopefully at some point this would be, part of my job and not just a hobby. Sierra asks, what's your favorite coffee shop? I love being at Drip. The atmosphere is awesome and I just love being there. The tables are a good height for working, but my favorite coffee in the city is from 33 1/3. I like the cortados there. Zach asks, if Casey Neistat didn't exist, would you still vlog? Well, I would keep going with vlogging. If he didn't exist, I probably wouldn't have really got into vlogging. Ashley asks, as a photographer, videographer just getting started, what would be some basic gear that I should look into getting? Get any kind of digital SLR you can get your hands on, even if it's old and used. Get a 50mm 1.8 lens for it. But I would buy a much cheaper camera and get that lens. What it's going to let you do is blur out the background, and for photo and video that helps you be way more creative, where like the person's in focus but the background's super blurry. Hey Dog asks, what are some of your hobbies other than photography? Music, definitely music. I love guitars and piano that I play. I'm also into like sound and used to have a little studio. And Rylan Hess, will you be attending and vlogging at the Cathedral Village Arts Festival? Yes. Jason asks, what's a good way to get into filmmaking and things like that at a young age? To start and practice, there's so much information on YouTube about how to get into this stuff that I would find some videos, do a little bit of learning, and then get out there and practice with whatever you have. Like, you have to put it out there no matter how good or how bad it is. You'll get way, way faster if you do that. Otherwise, it'll be really, really slow learning. Bailey asks, what's your dream car? I love wagons. It's really, really weird, I know, but there's something with me. I love super powerful wagons. They're like the ultimate sleeper, and so I'd probably get a Polestar Volvo wagon. Okay, those are 12 Q&A questions. Again, I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. I know there was more questions that people were wanting to know, but that's all I had the time for, so thank you. If you want your question answered, just submit it below and I'll keep adding it to my list on my phone. Also, I apologize if this was really annoying in the video. Funny, but this is what you have to do to calibrate the compass. Oh. Guys ready? Here we go, maiden voyage. Ooh, it lives! Oh my gosh, this is so crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, let's look at this thing. Can you see it way up there? There you have it, folks, the maiden voyage of the DJI Phantom. I'm so pumped. I gotta go charge the battery though because it's only half full, eat some supper. We're hopefully gonna fly it some more later. Love it! I have not been this excited in a long time. Well, actually maybe when I got the boosted board I was this excited, but you know, that footage is gonna look so good. I just took a quick dump on my computer, which I showed you. So awesome. When I just saw a few of those like slow panning shots as it moves, and you could see downtown from up high, oh man, fell in love. Snapchat filter contest? You guys are in? Cool.